So whatever we have discussed earlier in the first video, in the first part what we have discussed, there are three types of formulas and three types of questions in regression analysis. So one 12 marks question you will get in from that one. So you need to by heart the formulas. Then to find both regression equations means what? Both regression equations means first regression equation of x on y and the second one is regression equation of y on x. Now which formula we have to use, which type? By seeing the question we can't conclude that this belongs to first type or second type or third type. For that what we have to do is, always whenever question is given to you, take first one as variable x, second one as variable y. That should be in capital letters. Whatever values are given, write on that. Then we have 40, 38, 35, 42, 30. Whatever columns are there, that will decide afterwards. First what you have to do, take two columns. These rows we have to consider to be in columns. Then find summation of this first column, summation of this second column. Total. $170 and sigma y total $185. Now by getting the total of column x, column y, we have to find mean of x. X bar denotes mean of x. Then we have to find mean of y. Mean of x is sigma x divided by n, sigma y divided by n. As we have done in semester 3, how to find mean of individual series. This is individual series, find mean of it. Then second variable y, again we have to find y bar, that is mean of y. So sigma is 170 divided by number of variables given to us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 values are there. So n is equals to 5. 185 divided by 5. Now how much? 34. Then this one 5 3 is 15. 5 7 is 35. Now we have to check whether we got decimal value for these or not. See what we have done earlier, coming back to the first point, when question is given to us variable x, variable y, two columns you have to consider. After considering two columns of this, first we have to find summation of x, then summation of y. Once we got the total of x and total of y, find mean of x and mean of y. Mean of x sigma x by n and mean of y sigma y by n. Sigma x by n. So whatever values we got, check whether any one of the answer has decimal or not. By seeing this, we can't find any decimal value to both of them. If at all any decimal is there for x bar or y bar, that time we will consider second set of formulas. In video 1 what we have done, there are three types of questions. First type is when the values are given, actual mean values are there. When we have actual mean means it doesn't have any decimal. Assume mean means when we will consider the second type, when we find decimal values to any one of the variable x. Now we don't find any decimal values, we have to consider extra columns, small x, this is small y, then we have x into y, x square and y square. So in type 1, apart from capital XY, by seeing these two values does not have any decimal values, we can consider small x, small y, x into y, x square and y square. Now small x is x minus x bar, small y minus y bar. So till now what we have done, again we'll revise once. What we have done when we saw the question x and y, capital X and capital Y, two variables, find sum of x, sum of y, then find x bar and y bar. Now check whether the values have decimals or not. If you don't find any of the value in decimal form, then go through with those 5 extra columns. What are the column names? By heart those column names, again at the time of formulas I will show you how we are considering these columns. Better to by heart those columns. What is that? First one x, second one small y, third one x into y, x square and y square. These are the extra columns apart from the question. Once we have the extra columns, Now what you have to do is x minus x bar. Whatever value of x is there 30, x bar is 34. If you are subtracting them, you have a provision of using calculator, so use calculator to subtract them. Then 35 minus 34, this is 1, better to write plus value. 40 minus 34, 6, 36 minus 34, 2, 29 minus 34, minus 5. Small y, variable small y is y minus y bar. Y bar is 40, y bar is 37. 40 minus 37, you will get positive answer, plus 3. 38 minus 37, plus 1. 35 minus 37, minus 2. 42 minus 37, plus 5. 30 minus 37, minus 7. Now we have to multiply them. X into y. It shows that we have to multiply these two. Plus into minus is minus, 4 3 is 12. Then 1, minus 12. Then 10, plus 35. Then next, coming back to that, small x square. So whatever value of x are there, square it. Whatever square is always positive. So 4 square is 16. Then 1, then 36, 4, 25. Similarly, we have to square the values of y. So what we have? 9, 1, 4, 25, 49. So till now what we have done? Check it out once again. We have x and y variables. Without finding sigma x, sigma y, you can't take columns all the time. You can't get small x, small y. Because if we have any decimal values to these mean values, then the problem definitely changes. What you will get, instead of small x and small y, we will take dx dy like that. That we will consider for second time. This question, by seeing this, you have to understand that what you have to remember, when you don't find any decimal value, suppose 34, second value is also 37. So 34 and 37. First value does not have any point, second value does not have any point, means this is actual mean type 1 question that we have to consider from our side. See, there are many methods of solving this one. This one is the easiest method which was given in Kalyani publication textbook, so that you can follow. In RP Trivedi we have different types of method, but indirectly we are doing the same thing. So once we doesn't have any decimals, what you have to do? We have to take small x, small y, x square, y square. Better to by heart this one. Then summation of xy, sigma xy, sigma x square and sigma y square. Sigma x into y. So negative value is how much? Minus 24. You have provision of using calculator, so you can have that calculations. 45, 46 minus 34, 22. Then we have all are positive. So 13, 17, 22, 18. Then we have 14. 18, 19, 28, 38, 48, 88. Okay. Now, small x, small y, multiplied xy, x square, y square, then summation of these three values. Why we have considered total of these three? Why we are not considering this one? Because we are finding both regression equations. So first equation, regression equation of x on y, that means capital X on capital Y, x minus x bar. As I told you to remember this one, sigma, whenever we have sigma, small letters you can use, into y minus y bar. So these two should be same variable. Whenever we are applying sigma, take small letters to that one. Then x minus mean of x. What is mean of x? 34. Equals to sigma xy value 22 divided by sigma y square 88 into y minus mean of y 37. Now we have to divide 22 and 88. 0.25. This implies x minus 34 equals to 0.25 into y minus 37. Now x minus 34 as it is, this value is multiplied to y minus, then 0.25 is multiplied to 37, 9.25. See, once again check it out. We are multiplying the 0.25 to y, then minus as it is 0.25 to 37. Now we have x minus 34 equals to, we need to find regression equation of x. So take x on left side, right side whatever values are there as it is, minus 34 comes to this side becomes plus 34. Now we have minus 9.25 plus 34. So already whatever value you got, apply minus sign to it. Minus 9.25, type minus sign, then 9.25, then plus 34. 24.75, 0.25i plus 24.75. So this is the equation, regression equation of x on y. Similarly, we have second one, regression equation of y on x. Once we have x on y and y on x, so what we can do, y minus y bar equals to sigma xy by sigma x square into x minus x bar. Now y minus mean of y, whatever mean of y value is 37, sorry, sigma xy 22, sigma x square 82 into x minus mean of x. Mean of x is how much? 34. Now y minus 37, 22 divided by 82. 22 divided by 82. So 0.2682 we got into x minus 34. Correct to 4 decimal places you can consider to get accuracy. Minus this 0.2682 multiplied by 34. 9.121. Now we have y equals to 0.2682x minus 9.12 plus 37. So we have minus 9.12 plus 37. 27.88. 0.2682x plus 27.88. This is regression equation of y on x. Now check it out once again. See, previously whatever we have done, that is in first video we have discussed regarding formulas. So once you are good in formulas, then only we can go through with this one. Once by seeing this question, we have to find both regression equations. What we have to consider from our side, whenever we are finding two regression equations, we have to take x and y variables. First find sigma x and sigma y, then find x bar and y bar. By seeing those answers only we can go through with that whatever columns we need to consider. We can't, without finding, we can't take small x, small y. Always we can't get the same thing. What we have to do? Once we are getting these answers without points, then we can go for small x, small y, x into y, x square, y square. These are capital X minus capital X bar. Now, after multiplying, squaring and all, find the total of this one. Negative, you have provision of using calculator, so you can use whatever signs are there, use signs, you will get the value sigma, summation, total of this, total of x square, total of y square. Once we have these totals, now see here whatever values we have taken why we have taken this formula, why not the previous one? Because this formula will use for actual mean problems. Here you can consider mean is actual. If at all we find any one answer to be decimal, then we will not consider this one. That will be the question based on algebra, which we are going to discuss in the very next video. Okay, so revise this one well. So in previous video what we have done, three formulas are there. In those three formulas, first formula belongs to actual mean. Why it is known to be actual mean problem? Because we doesn't find any decimal values to this. So we can consider. See, in different text or different reference books, we find many methods which have big formulas and all. But if you leave those things and if you follow those methods, more than enough to get 12 marks in final exam. Okay, in your semester. Revise this one well, and immediately in the next video we are discussing about SU mean problem.